Hey guys, EST here with another thrift store haul. This time we went to the bins. That's right, the Goodwill bins, where they just charge about $1.50 per pound for whatever you can pull. It's a lot of stuff they couldn't sell at other stores, or just overflow. You never know what you're going to find. Occasionally I find some valuable stuff, but this is primarily what we got. You might think, a brand new Jackery in box. Oh, you're one of those YouTubers that fakes your videos. No, I stopped at the pawn shop on the way there, and that explains the Jupiter inverter too, so let's just throw those out there first. So let's start with a granddaddy of them all, the 2000 watt 4000 peak Jupiter modified sine wave inverter. You could just throw some jumper cables on there, let alone the leads from my other one that I broke. Oops, don't reverse the polarity. And this thing ran some stuff, man. I put a drill on this and put it on my car. Holy cow, it didn't even hit like 25%. This thing can absolutely crank. And I know a lot of people that use them with pumps, vacuums, refrigerant. It works perfectly. This thing will run motors. So I got that for, that plus the Jackery brand new in box. Hello. 300 watt peak though. So it's not going to run a lot of stuff and only about 300 watt hour lifetime. So not the most amazing battery, but it's really, really light and it is brand stinking new with all of the plastic and everything on it. Love it. Very lightweight to carry. It's just going to be convenient. I don't think I'm going to keep it on a shelf just in case I'm going to use it in my daily life whenever I want power somewhere. I mean, it'll run a laptop, it'll run a light. Won't really run a fridge. It would technically run a freezer, but probably for less than a day. Now this thing, if you could put some batteries on it, now we're talking. So those together, $200. These are, I think, $180, and those depends retail versus eBay. I think brand new they wanted like $280 for it, and then eBay it's only like $130. So I didn't get that good of a deal, but it was a pretty good deal. So after dropping $200 at the pawn shop, then we went to the bins. And I got this beauty. Now, I was able to look it up and find out that it's some kind of really high-end filter. And I'm brand new in the box here. It has charcoal in it. Now, this is synthetic material. I don't like that. The MERV rating on this is terrible. But in theory, I thought, well, okay, charcoal. I could use this as like an ultra air purifier or make a gas mask out of it. Probably not a very good one. But this weighed next to nothing, and it's a really cool, expensive filter. I could actually still sell it, technically. But I think it was only like $15. Then we got these hearing aid batteries made in Germany, medical oriented. I've got a lot of LED devices that take these actually. I think maybe some gun accessories. I don't know, those are mostly CR123As. But they expired in 2021 in December. I happen to know you could add 5 or 10 to that and they ain't leaking. So by the pound, those are like 5 or 10 cents. Then we got a stainless steel mug. Look at this. Man, I could boil stuff, make soup. I love it. I currently only own one of these, and this one's nicer. It used to say Wisconsin Conservation Corps. Cool. Oh my gosh. Then we got a stud finder. I guess if you wanted to reinforce some windows, or, use the studs around the windowsill, you kind of just know where those are. But I thought, well, these are really expensive. So, it could cover the whole trip if I sold it. Unfortunately, plugged it in. It works intermittently. It's not very accurate. You might need third and fourth opinions from it. So I could see when they got rid of it, but it's a Stanley. So that's a shame. I think I'll be recycling this. It almost works, and I don't think there's a way to fix it. I think it's just degrading, so that's a shame. Then we got this beauty right here. Now, this does weigh a bit. That's kind of the point. It's metal instead of wood. I wouldn't want to get hit by this. Self-defense, baby. Now, one of these right off the shelf at like a sporting goods store, I have no idea. This is an ASA certified 2004 bats. It's kind of old, but probably a lot. 50, 100? Am I way off, guys? I don't know. I don't play baseball, but this'll hurt someone. You get some good range with this. You get the good grip. It's in good condition. Not that I care. It's aluminum. I don't think it's going to rust. Oh, baby. So I got this by the pound, but if you ever get something heavy in metal, like, it's actually sitting right here. Some potentially fixable cast iron. Still haven't looked at this yet. And you say, hey, this is just like a lump of solid heaviness. Can I get it for cheaper than $1.50? They'll work with you. They'll give you a couple bucks. So that's kind of cool. I like that. But believe me when I say I found about 12 of these. There's a good 10 to 20 baseball bats and golf clubs loose in any trip to the thrift store. So could have bought 10 more if I wanted. Arm up a whole army with these. Now I'm going to have to blur this, but The contents of that bag I'm going to sell on eBay, so for privacy reasons, I'm not going to show it to you, but it's worth 80 bucks. Not retail, like I am going to get 80 bucks for this. It weighs about 2 pounds. You do the math. $3, made 80, made the money. All this stuff's free except for that and that. Although if you've seen my casino channel, you can imagine who paid for the rest of this. Yes, I'm a dirty, dirty, filthy AP player. Yep, little side hustle. Like to take a couple grand from casinos every year. All you need is a little math and statistics, baby. Go check it out if you want. It's called Desolator Gaming. So what I was really looking for was a backpack, a very large backpack. I've got like school-style ones, at least school-sized ones, and then a giant duffel bag that would be a nightmare to try to put on your back. It's not really designed for that. I mean, the 2 straps, you can make it work, or over the shoulder, and that, boy, that'll get to you. The weight distribution, trying to climb over something in the woods, it's just not gonna be there. So I need to make a lighter, more compact go bag. And I was looking for that, and I just didn't find one. You really don't see that there. There's mountains of backpacks in mixed condition, but they're all school ones. They're all like outgrew kid ones, But I did find this. Look at this baby. Big old duffel bag. And duffel bag, I don't need to tell you, that weighs about half a pound. I got it for 75 cents, but this is nice. This is like nice. So rich people get rid of stuff. There's probably one little rip in it somewhere. Something, I don't know, it smelled fine, looked fine. That's not always the case. Wear gloves. But I got the old NASCAR logo on there. Real tough. I mean, it's not like rugged. It's still like backpack material, but it's all right. Got a little drink holder on there. This is kind of nice. I'm just going to use it in my daily life, but it was really, really close to a go bag. Now, this could be a go bag number 2. This could be very, very easy to carry. Keep it to like 5-10 pounds. Give it to your kids or something. Oh, man. I like this. This is really nice for the price I paid. Now, I spent a total of $19, but here's the thing. I got this rather heavy wooden shelf for a thing at my work, actually. This weighs quite a bit. I got this cool ornament in a box that I'm totally going to re-gift. And a drawer organizer, because I really need to class up the place. This looked really, really good in my bathroom. Originally at Goodwill, it was only $1.99, but then they couldn't sell it, or they sold 9 of them and this one was left, or whatever it is. So I ended up getting it by the pound. I'd say maybe a quarter. I don't know. That doesn't weigh anything. Love it. Then I got 2 of these. Kind of a girly color now that I look at it in this light. But they're supposed to be like bathroom bags that hold towels or something. I don't know. I thought, I'll class up the place. They marked it down a bunch. Jeez, look at that. Now it's by the pound, and these don't weigh that much. So it's got, the big rich people classy stuff. Come on. I mean, I'm a hood as heck, and I'm still a bachelor. So this place could use all the help it can get. But these ate up some of the money. I think with actual prepper stuff, probably spent $10. Now this last one is really, really cool. So I got this case. I'm always interested in just nice cases to protect whatever, because I could use this in my daily life, but also it could protect something. Now, what is it protecting? That's what I was curious about, because it had a little weight to it. Check this out. Oh, did I just close it? Oh my gosh. Take 2. We got, it used to be a lens and I assume like a clamp set to hold it. I'm not sure. We got this little protector. Might have been multiple lenses. I think this is probably something that you clamp to the desk would be my guess. But look at this thing, man. I bet you this could start a fire. I mean, look at that. That is so cool. So I didn't test it, and I was like, I'll take it. Now, this is a little bulky to put, in a full kit, but I also have a plastic Fresnel lens. It's like 8.5 by 11, I think, or something like that. And that will light a fire, even in the winter. And that's flexible, it's durable, it's not made out of glass. So this is actually an example of something that was really stupid. I mostly wanted the case. But, you got to think. Like, you can't just think, ooh, fire starter. No, take the second look. Say, will this work? Is it fragile? Is there a better alternative? And if you watch my channel, you'll know there is. So let me just check the rest of the bag and see if I have anything else. Ah, yes, here we go. Got this nice, kind of nicer than normal tote. It's kind of like one of those, not really, it's like an event thing you'd get, I guess, but a little bit nicer. A little bit nicer than like a grocery store bag, but that's probably what I'm going to use it for. However, don't know who Jewelers Mutual is. Get ready for all the stuff to be branded real weird. And then, they had a convention and They had 10 extras. They sent them to Goodwill. Brand stinking new, not a stain on it. So it's got the zip top. It's got kind of flimsy straps, but they're all right. Depends how they're attached, and that looks like some good stitching. And then you just look at this. Oh my gosh, it's got the original paper. So brand stinking new. Yeah, these would be a giveaway, but like, do you work there? I'm gonna laugh if somebody works there. Oh, look at that. Jewelers Mutual get like a little hanger. So I don't think this is meant to, stomp through the woods, but if you just want something really nice with like side pockets and stuff for grocery shopping or for like a light thing, otherwise, you got your bug out bag, you got your big out bag, as I like to call it, the big duffel bag full of everything that's not in your ultra portable lightweight one. And then you could just put something in here. Just put just food, just rice, just water, just medication. And this is like the overflow bag where it's like, okay, I've got 4 weeks supply of allergy pills, but this one has the 1,000 in it, in Mylar. So this is what I like to call a 1 minute bag, where you're getting in the car, you gotta go, it's urgent, maybe it's not, but you have 1 extra minute to just grab this, make an extra trip, and throw it in there. And it's just got secondary stuff. It could be comfort items. It could just be even more food, even more of something that you probably have a sufficient quantity of, but it's all set and ready to go, sitting right by the door. Or perhaps in a closet, like I said, 1 minute. 1 minute, you could grab this and go in 10 seconds, but 1 extra minute, 1 extra bag. There you go. Yes, we got a broken power inverter that goes in a cigarette port. I actually recognize this brand. This is a really high-end one. I used to have one really similar, but it was 2. Button still works, but it's missing the tip, which means it's missing the fuse. That's not the end of the world because I could crack this open. Sorry, setting down the other item. Don't want to give it away. It's a mystery item. And just hook this up to the ground, I believe, and then positive is on the inside. So I can just crack this open, get the leads, and the circuitry would be there. Also, it's pretty durable, kind of heavy, actually. I probably paid like a full $1 or 2 for this. These things were $20 20 years ago, though. And I think I looked this up, and it's like 85 or 100 watts. So it's just like a little tiny inverter, where if I strip it down to just the circuitry, I might be able to just wrap it in electrical tape, put some leads on it, put some alligator clamps, and if I need to fire something up, a laptop or a light or a computer monitor or something, just based on someone else's battery or some thrown together battery arrays that I made to get to 12 volts, this will do it. So I thought this is actually kind of cool to keep around. It doesn't have the USB pass-through, which means it doesn't have a buck converter, though. If you can find one that's an AC inverter with also a USB port on it, it has both, and you're going to want both. I'm going to make a future video on that. So last item I snuck in here, this is huge. I thought, what is this, a makeup bag or something? But open everything. If you got the time, guess what this is? I am just amped about this. Okay. It is a full electronics and phone-oriented cleaning kit. So these are bamboo, and they've got cotton, like non-abrasive kind of sweeper tips on them. These are 2 different styles here. You got the makeup brushes for, supposed to clean fans, really, but you can clean whatever with it. You got the lint-free cloth, and then you got the screen cleaner wipes, and that was all in there. You could clean a C-port on a phone with this. And let me demonstrate this. I really should use my actual filming phone, which is my daily, but we got a backup one here. Let's see how dirty my C-port is. It's been making really poor contact after I put a contaminated cable in it. Here we go. So, you want to be careful not to snap that middle, but there we go. You could bend it a little bit. Start a little bit gentle. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's already jet black. All right. Sorry about that, but yeah, look at that. I have seen way worse. You know what? Nothing's stopping me. Let's do the one I'm filming with. Oh. Oh, look at that. And yeah, it's been making poor contact in my car with one of the cables. One of the cables got a little salt water on it from the winter, and yeah, so keeping those contacts good if you're like trying to kind of jiggle it, but it's tight. You can just tell, oh, it's dirty because, it got dirty. I got wet. I crossed a stream. I dropped it. It got some dirt in the port. These are huge. Everybody should have a couple of these in your go bag because they weigh next to nothing. They're durable, and you could use them for other stuff. Heck, you could light them on fire. So that was like the best find, even though I looked it up. This is actually not a full kit. You can get one with like a little air blaster thing. That's what this brand usually is. But I found the identical one for like $7 to $12 on eBay. Pretty cheap on Amazon, and AliExpress had it too. So that I would just go and get. I mean, I probably got it for 25 cents, which is why I'm so excited about that. But I really needed that. So this whole entire haul, minus the stupid decorative stuff, I think, like I said, I paid about $10, and most of that was the baseball bat, which it's the third one I own. I mean, I got one near the entrance, I got one in my bedroom, and I got one at another undisclosed location. Just in case. You might think, oh, but you have a gun, you have a shotgun, like, just shoot the person. Yeah, that's the kind of drama and expense I need in my life. But somebody comes in with a knife, they see a baseball bat, they're like, that is going to hurt, and he's got better range. Now, would I just go straight for the pepper spray? Absolutely, in my own home, knowing I have to decontaminate and clean it up, and probably leave immediately while somebody else in better protection does it for hundreds of dollars. I'm going to second guess it. I'm not going to second guess waving a baseball bat around. So they say you need something between a harsh word of threatening to get out of my home and don't harm me and shooting somebody with lethal force. You need some stuff in the middle there. And a contact drive stun taser is pretty stupid. It's a pain compliance device that just angers people. So I like the good old baseball bat because people see that and they're like bruises, unconsciousness, death, and broken bones. It is barely less than lethal, depends upon how you swing it and where you swing it. Yeah, it's threatening. It's threatening, and you can back it up. Tasers don't always work. Stun guns don't always work. Pepper spray doesn't always work, and it's a pain to clean up. So I like having baseball bats that I paid $1 for everywhere in the house. So that was today's weird thrift and I guess also pawn shop haul. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.